How do you combine, being a wife to your husband, being a mother to your children, and then running your business? How do you balance all this?
As a mom, you have to play your role as a mom, being there with the children. I have my timetable, the way I operate for the day. So I have the time for house. So from 10 o'clock, that's my office. I have to attend to everyone till 4. Whatever I'm doing, you have to know it. And not just knowing, you have to have passion for it. So because if you know it, you have passion for it. If anything happens, you can bounce back again. Because you have the skill. And it's something you love. Whatever you tell yourself that you want to do, you can. If you put your mind inside it. So that law will prepare you to go back again, start from the beginning. Even if there's not like everyone's food or they are collecting it from me, just give me grain. I'll soak it, wash, and start again. From tying it, I'll find my way again. So
hello everybody, once again welcome to another episode of the Entrepreneurs Connect show. What we do here every single week is to sit down one-on-one with people who are building businesses in Africa to learn about their story, their journey, their successes, their failures, and everything in between. At the end of the day, the goal is you pick 1 or 2 lessons you can implement in your business immediately to move you to the next level. And today, as always, we have an amazing guest in the house. A lot of you don't know her, but you will know her from this episode. Her husband has been here once, but now she's appearing as herself. I want to welcome no other person than the highly esteemed Joy Nobis. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you, first of all, for coming on the show. It's not easy to leave your business, leave everything. Because somebody said you want to ask you a question. Do you have any expectations from the show today?
To be a blessing to the upcoming entrepreneurs. So I learn from my story and up their business.
I want to learn, so
you?
I want to learn, so let's get right into it.
Okay.
Beautiful. So where does your story start? So what was life like growing up for you?
I grew up as the first daughter in a family of 8.
Oh.
So my dad is a land surveyor and my mom is a business person. She has something to do with Anambra. Anambra women, they like to also, and the rest of them. So she's more of an entrepreneur. So we learned a lot from her growing up, selling a lot of things, especially provision and seasonal fruits. So that's where I learned a lot about business. So my dad is a present dad, including my mom. So every time you always see them around, I told myself, if I have to have a family, I want to be a present mom. So I don't want to have a business that will take me off from the children. I want a life that I'm always around my kids. So I want to be in their world. I want to be a business person.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Or if I have to choose any career, I have to be a teacher, because to give you that time.
Oh, so just because you have to be present.
Yes. So
can I pause you and ask, why do you think it's important for parents to be present in their kids' lives?
I've seen some kids saying that what they are today is because their parents played an important role in their life. Some persons, what they are today, maybe in a negative aspect, because the parents were not there.
Yeah.
So that's what they turn out. Even when they want to ask questions, they were not there to ask. So they have to look for the next alternative. And those alternatives, something they're not good, they're helpful, they'll just take advantage of them. But for me, I said no. I want to be a present mom, especially in their formative stage. I want to be there. Let them ask me any question, and I tell them to trust me. So any question or any answer I'm providing, that's the best answer. So you can trust your mom.
Yeah.
When I started planning towards teaching, so I even did my master's. I picked the form already. Then paid. I started school. So along the line, I don't have an accident.
Oh wow.
So that accident crashed, granted every thought of going to school, because I picked the master to study at Futo. So now staying in Port Harcourt, the traveling from.
Were you married at the time when you picked the master's from?
No, but about to. We are just planning for the wedding. So I was schooling at the same time planning for the wedding. So we had the accident 2 weeks to the marriage.
So you said it was you're planning your marriage and then this accident happens and then you decide against doing the masters.
Yes, because you have to like travel from Port Harcourt to Owerri. You know, that phobia, traveling, the fear.
Yeah.
No. So whenever I pass through, I'll just remember everything. So I don't want to, that fear. I said, I'm not doing again. So I don't want to travel again. I don't want anything. It's okay. Since you don't want to, what other business can you do? Something to keep yourself busy. Then that's what I thought about sewing. Because
So the first business you started was sewing.
yes.
Okay.
So it will also help you to be a present mom, pick them from school and they can stay in the shop so you can be able to see and monitor whatever they're doing. So because of my legs, so if I stay on the chair for a long time, so it will swollen up, so and start tearing. So it's not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so it's not the best option to the kind of business they're going to start one place. So, but I have to like manage because you need to get money. So, but inside me, I really want to settle with it. Considering my kind of person, I need something that will give me my time. I was just doing it, but not really what I wanted. And because I wasn't giving it that energy, that time, so it's not giving me the kind of money that I wanted.
Yeah.
But I was just managing till COVID happened.
So you're sewing for so many years.
Yes. I was just learning, start sewing in the house. Yes. And so from 2012. Yes.
Up until COVID.
Yes.
That's a long time.
Yes. Just learning then, start sewing.
And then you eventually stopped doing that business.
No, I sew for myself.
You still do for yourself, but you don't do it as a service to.
No, it's like.
Again.
Yeah. So this one, we are the one that makes get. So I sew for my friends, my siblings, the people that no, you have to sew, but not.
You're on a commercial.
Yes, because I can't be fronting everyone's food and be fronting passion at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes. So for now, I'll have to front everyone for now. So that I have to cut it out.
What would you say were the lessons you learned while running the tailoring business?
My madam, she's very, very good. So one day when we are sewing, she said something. She said, Joy, if you take everything from me, or let's assume that this world is crashing, just give me my tape, a chalk, and any machine. I will bounce back again. Yeah. That's what she said. I was like, that thing she said really cuts a lot of me. That
So
whatever you're doing, have to let it be something you have passion for. So if she say take everything, take this business, just give me tape and
she'll bounce back.
she said she will bounce back, she will rebuild this.
That's it. Once you're skilled, nobody can take it away from you. Once you're able to.
And you are there, you're ready, you have the energy to. Yes, so from there, so I'm not like whatever I'm doing, you have to know it. And not just knowing, you have to have passion for it. So because if you know it, you have passion for it. If anything happens, you can bounce back again because you have the skill and it's something you love. So that love will prepare you to go back again, start from the beginning. I told myself, even if they now say that's not like everyone's food or they are collecting it from me, just give me grains. I'll soak it, wash and start again. From tying it, I'll find my way again. So
you're doing sewing up until COVID.
Yes.
And all of that.
The time comes in your life that you just feel like there is more that you can offer, but you don't know how to do that. So, or you're looking for a platform. You've not seen a platform that will going to help you to come out to bring. But inside you are yearning to give more. And I told myself, the 2020 Joy, you have to start afresh. For you to discover yourself, you have to start from reading, socializing, coming out. So I told myself I'm going to start reading. So every month I'm going to read one particular book. Yes, that's what I told myself. So I read the first month. The second month I read, I picked up from my husband's bookshelf. Yeah. Knowledge is the New Gold Now by Stephanie Obi. Yes, I was reading. That's why I was reading it, and I saw where she said she mentored Nwanyakam Ijoma Ndukwe. And after mentoring her, she's now selling pap, making millions. I was like pap. And then when I was growing up, we are used to pap. So being the first letter is your duty to. So I'm used to it. So everything about it. We are used to it. So, and I also, when I got married, I have it in the house. in the fridge, so I always have pap. So some of my neighbors, if they are not having, every time you come to Joy's house, you must. So some people, if they give birth and they need urgent pap, just come to my house, I must have. So like this thing, I'm dashing free. This people. So somebody's making millions out of it. So I have to check out on Facebook. When I saw, like, wow. Okay, I've already told myself that I want to be more.
Yeah.
So as if it's like answered prayer. Better said, everything worketh together for our good. God always direct our steps. So maybe that's how God wanted me to come across that page. Yeah. So after that, the thoughts started coming up. Like, you can do more. Look at what this man is doing. You can do it. After all, it's not what we used to do. I said, no. I didn't see the bigger picture. So, but when I tried to keep quiet, the thoughts, they are coming. My spirit kept troubling me, looking to this, looking to it. You can't do it. After all, it's something you can just close your eyes and do it. And I discussed with my husband, I'm like, what if he would like, pap? He did, as in, so you don't want to do your sewing here, is this one? So he didn't really respond excitedly, because like, you are doing this one, so why not focus? So I didn't get the answer I wanted, so I kept quiet. So when I kept quiet, I noticed that the things are coming up again. The thoughts, you can, when I look into it. So the more I thought about it, the more I see the bigger picture. The more I see today, you can do this, you can infuse this, you can feel like, I started becoming excited about it. Like, yeah. So this man can make me, can do, and I can infuse so many things. So I thought about it. I went back to him, like, is it this you want to do now? I said, yes. I started telling him, I can do this, I can infuse this, I can. So, okay, since it was what you want to do, go ahead. So I said, guys, so that's why the whole thing started. I know how to do it already. So I have to like wash the pap and do my mixing, and from there it came out. So
that's how Everyone Foods started. Yes. So what does Everyone Foods do right now?
Okay, so at Everyone Food, we get grains, we process them to produce pap, some brown, crunchies, coconut crunchies, Everyone's Food Delight. That's my personal recipe. From there we produce swallow, we produce baby instant food. So we package them and sell it to moms that have children kids from 6 months and above. We sell to pregnant women, we sell to nursing mothers, we sell to elderly men, women. Also we sell to health conscious individuals, people that love to eat natural foods. So we sell to them. Yes.
So how did you get your first set of customers?
Okay. When the idea came up and I thought about it, so that first time I told you, my mom was like, why not focus? So he wasn't giving me the vibe that I wanted. So I went to my pastor, but I was closer to him because I was one of the choir. I was the choir leader, so I have access to him. He was the medical director before he now resigned and now enter full time. So medical, yes. So that is a good thing. He said yes, you can make it here because your products, the children, they need it, they not, so you can. So she now said you can do it. So just go back to him and explain yourself more. So I went back. So when I now started, so I'm after producing that first, I took it to him in the normal Christian way for him to bless it. And after blessing, he said, I'm buying. I said, no. So he said, no, this is your first business, so I have to buy so that from here you move. He bought all the product I came to show him for him to bless. He blessed it and I paid for it. So when I saw them, I was like, wow. So when I came out from his office, so as a choir leader, after the choir rehearsal, I will announce if we want pap, I sell pap. So from there, so they start buying and win the board and the law, they start telling their friends about it. So from there, the whole movement went to the church. So church members, they start buying. From there, I moved to Facebook and never saw. That's where we are today.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Kudos. So my question to you will now be, how are you able to now start differentiating the business from yourself?
Then I don't really I was just missing up the whole thing. But if you have to move forward, you want people to know you have to differentiate it. So the first thing I did was to first of all to register a business, or then after registering it, then have to get our business
bank account.
Yes. So that when you say Evan or by purpose, let me have your account number, it's not Joy.
Yeah.
So seeing Evans will show that you know what you're doing. So they pay into the account. So if I have to take any money from that account, I'm borrowing it, or I want to pay myself. So that's it.
Cool. Beautiful. How do you handle relatives that maybe want to, see what you're selling, but they don't want to, or friends, they don't want to pay the full price? How do you handle that?
Okay, well, when I started with relative friends, some of them would just, how are you doing part now? Okay, just give me tested. They want to test before they buy. Instead of them to, okay, let's, they want to test. So they were just testing. So people, give me for free now. You forgot that I'm into business. Some people, they will buy, they won't pay. I'm to my husband, like, you can't do business like this. So stop all this tests. You're not test. If they go to the market, would they tell them to test? No. So if there were anybody that is interested in me, they should buy and pay. And secondly, stop selling on credit. So if you want to buy, you place your order, you pay before I send. No longer send. When I'm calling you, have fun and my money. So I have to separate it. So if you want to I'll send you my product list. Place account detail there. Just click the one you want and pay. Once you see your money, we send to a rider, or you send your own rider, or you come by yourself and pick it up.
And how has that made your business better?
Yes, because I'm now seeing my money. I'm no longer calling anybody, please, my money now, send it now, I need, no. So you are paying, and that it's not me, it's Evan. So it's not me, say Evan, so please, we are into business, so pay. So it really gives, show that we are serious. And you that is dealing with me, is no longer dealing with me as a person, you're dealing with me as dealing with Evan's food, not me. So we have to pay. We are doing business, no longer fresh. So if I want to give you pap, I'll give you, but not you now trying to me to call you. I don't do that again. Because before I said you have to pay into everyone, now send your detail of payment. I will now say payments received. So we start sending your order.
Nice. Now let's talk about selling on social media for a bit. How did you make your first sale on social media?
I can't really pinpoint, because when he took it, and I made that post, and I said reach out to me. So said we're just coming, so we're just responding. So I can't really say this person is the first person I bought, but from his post I was able to get and sales and standard. So that was, I can't pinpoint, but it's kind of wow. So there's money here. So let's die here.
How do you feel? Somebody can just make a post to your husband, and then people just start calling you, people start reaching out, and people start paying you for what you're selling. How does that feel?
It makes me to know that whatever I'm doing is valid. My dream is valid. So keep at it, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep dreaming, keep innovating, and that was it. Because there's every day we're selling. So you wake up every morning, you want to check your WhatsApp, who has placed order, who has paid into the account. That excites me that you can be able to have your own money. I don't need to go into give me money, whatever I need to do with money, I just sort it out myself. So that feeling that you're like a woman with her own money, and he's the type that doesn't look into your money, don't even ask, whatever it does. So, and that I'm doing business, it doesn't stop me from doing his role as a father. He does what he used to do. So he has not said, hey, Shibi, you have money, but you're not doing business. No, he just wanted you to have your own money, so that if you want to buy anything on yourself, fine. Then if he wants to give, he's giving you base, but not, you cannot give everything, but with your money you can do whatever you want to do. So that's it.
That's profound. Still growing. I saw at some point still expanding, getting more equipment.
Yes. Before he started showing, announcing me, and at the time I said, you have to learn how to do it yourself. So you have to also look at other women like you, what they're doing. So go to the page, study what they're doing, comment, so that as you comment, people get to know you, and you also post and talk about what you do. Let social media communicate it through social media, and let Facebook also communicate back to the audience and the rest. So I started writing. So some people, where I go to some of these big influencers, I'll just comment, and so people like they would like, you notice they would like your post, or they like your comments, and from that they will trust you, and the next they start following you. The my husband will talk about me, the next you notice, and so they're following you. So what's going on, like that. So that's I start growing and start reading, I start getting more knowledge, and I start talking about what I do. So the more I talk about what I do, people that I love and they can relate, they start replying, commenting on my post, and I start following me, I start sharing my posts, and also start referring it to others. So that's why we are here.
Nice. So you say your husband has been a very big influence for your business.
Yes.
At some point, I think last year he lost his page with over 100,000 followers. 150,000 for the exact figure.
Yes, it's also I'm one of his followers, so we used to follow him now.
How did that affect you?
Yes, it's affected me because that's a large platform, so you can imagine 150 people knowing what we do. It's a very large platform, so it really affected because he can't talk about me again. So I have to find my way. So we do with my 10, 15, then other people. So it really affected me. It's affected me a lot. I can't.
And so it's one thing for it to affect you, but then how are you able to support him as well? Because it's not easy to lose that kind of assets. That page was an asset, brings him money daily for him, does everything. How are you able to support him in that time?
Okay, that's as if sometimes you say things happen and you're like, thank God I've started doing my own. So money, so the things that you have to take care of, that is not that big challenge. So I was able to take care of them with my own side, the ones he can. Yes, we're just helping with the little I can, because I'm making my own money now, so I can be able to support. So I support him with the little I can. But sometimes you're not supposed to. This is business money. So whatever I am supporting him with, whenever he's okay, he was just okay, you spend so with this money, return it back to the business. All the money that I supported him with, he has returned the back.
The business.
Yes, but it is business money. So you just say, note them down. So you say, show me. So all of them, yes, all of them. Yes. So yes. So I was just supporting there with the business money, trying to. So, but now I think we are okay.
So how do you combine, being a wife to your husband, being a mother to your children, and then running your business? How do you balance all this?
Okay, sure, balance is not easy, but you have to, because as a mom, you have to play your role as a mom, being there with the children. Remember what I told you, that this is why I wanted to do this kind of business, to be a present mom. So now in the morning when they go to school, that morning we do the school runs, help them, prepare them to school. So once they leave the house, I started doing my business, showing up to around evening time, around 4. So that means I'm done shutting up, because that is the children, take them back from school, attend to them, then evening prepare for evening food. Once he comes back, we start with food and discuss and do the wifey duty. So the following day we start again. So kind of I have my timetable, the way
I timetable for wifely duties too.
No, my the way I operate for the day. So I have the time for house. So that means I have to operate, take care of the children, the house, from so time to 10 10 o'clock. So from 10 o'clock, that's my office. I have to attend to everyone till 4. So for now 4 is now house till the following day. So there's sometimes I'll just schedule my posts so that I will put it. So in the morning, that's early morning I'll be doing school runs. I already schedule them. So I'm on the stairs. So once in a while, if the ones that require you to just click and reply and now bounce back because I already scheduled, it was there. Then from my time 10 o'clock, I'll now attend to customers, audience and everything. And I start scheduling the ones I'm going to do the following day. So that when I'm not there, you will think it as I'm the one, so you can be able to balance. Yes. Sometimes the children are talking to you, you are like, Mommy, listen to me, Mom, Mommy. So they won't understand. So you have to balance it. So when is their time, you know that this is their time. So when is office time, this is office. Then when is husband time, when you're on his back, you have to. I don't know when he's talking to you, you're pressing phone. See you are now, so you have to balance it. Know that office time is from 10 to 4. So whatever you want to do it because nobody's in the house. So once the children are back, know that this is time for the children. Then evening to prepare for your husband to come back from the house, from the office. So that's it.
How about during holidays? During holidays, how did you juggle it?
The Saturday.
During holidays, like holiday period.
Okay, they know during holiday period now. So especially once I'm done with them in the morning, I just enter inside. Nobody should disturb me. I'm working. So you know that Mommy is working. So I have a nanny. So she at any problem, just talk to her. Yeah. So but if there's any important thing there, I can just come out and attend to them. So that's it.
Nice. So what would you say you have learned from doing this business over time? You had to start from scratch up until where you are right now. Well, what's maybe one thing you say the thing has taught you?
This business really taught me that whatever you tell yourself that you want to do, you can. If you put your mind inside it and if you keep pushing for, you can. You can. I'm telling you can, because our plans now, I don't really want to share it, but if you see, I want to be one of the biggest brand when it comes to food and processing and packaging. I'm telling you. So I've seen it's awesome plan. It's just trying to one or two things for it to click, and it just started from that house, from that fridge. You can. And you're like, okay, I can. And to this bigger picture now. So if you can dream it, if you can imagine it, you can have it.
There's a woman watching you right now. She's like, I'm inspired by everything you've been saying. And she said, okay, I want to start business. What advice would you give to her?
Okay, first of all, if you want to start a business, make sure that the business you are about to start is something that you love doing. Something that when they wake you up at any time, you can do it without, trying to even waking up, they say do it, can't do it. So that means something you love doing, something you can easily learn, or something you have passion for. Because if you don't love it, you can see if you are dragging yourself. Like this, I love cooking. I love everything about food. So that was why I was able to blend, easily fit in. So, but that sewing, I didn't fit in. But I was doing it because I need to do something. But this one, it's like as if I discovered myself because I love cooking. So anything that has to do with foods, I don't have problem with it. Bring it on, we'll cook it. If I eat your food and I like it, I'll go and replicate it in the house. So that means something I love. So, like I said, take everything and say, start this now. Just give me the grains, I'll soak it and tie it and hawk it. And if I hawk it, now put all those restrictions, there's no way they won't buy from me. So when I go to house by house, they will buy. From there I'll bounce. So you have to be something you love doing. So if not something you love doing, or you say you have told yourself that this is what I want to do. That means give it everything it requires you. You don't need to be distracted. Or tomorrow you notice you're not making that money and Mrs. Joy is making it. You now leave your own. Now you are being distracted. First of all, discover this is what I want to do. If you are settled with that, have peace within you, this is what I want to do, then give it everything, for your time, the passion. I am telling you, you will make a living out of it.
Wow, beautiful. This session has been very insightful. It has been full of great conversations, and I must thank you for coming on the show. But just before you go, I want you to tell them about Yvonne Foods, and if they want to, reach out to you and all of that. How can I'm forgetting something very important, and I think very important I'm forgetting is your book, Even from the Kitchen.
Yes.
So what's the idea behind that?
It's sharing my story and people that want to start out and they don't know how to start out. So reading my story would inspire you to, like, okay, if everything that she passed through, the accident, I didn't even talk about the children that died, and that a lot of emotion, and you're like, why is it all this negativity around? Too much negativity around me. Like what you said, I'm not useful. I'm not cut out for good. Why is it? Why all this evil? But yet, in the midst of all this, you can still be able to find yourself. I know that those negativity are kind of distraction, trying to distract you from your main reason of being in existence. So daring the negativity and say, no, I have more to offer. I am called out for more. So let me look for the more. And the more you look for the more you discover yourself. Yeah. So when you go through my book, you like, if she can, with everything she was able to discover herself, from her kitchen, from what she loved doing. So it will inspire you. Like, okay, if I'm into making of hair, I can make a living out of it. It's just for you to dream, see the bigger picture. Just, stretch your eyes, stretch your insight, just stretch your mind. I'm telling you, you can become anything you want to, if you can dream about, if you can see the picture. So you stretch your mind. Sometimes I will stretch it. I just see everyone's food outside Nigeria. You just don't remain so small thing. You like, I am telling you, because my recipe, I just form it. And when it comes to pop, everyone like, it's just there. I'm like, I don't want that. It's just there. I want something unique, something, it's different. That's why we have about 11 variants now. Yeah. 11. Wow. We have Zobo. We have the newest one is the moringa, and there's one now we're trying to process. Just call it protein pop, more of protein. So that protein is the main thing now. So some people are like, oh no, pop is a carbohydrate. No, we want to tell you that you don't need to eat those processed food. You can eat your pop. I still have your carb and your protein inside. So we're trying to have a balanced pop. Now that everything is a complete food, when you eat it, you have everything you're looking for, and it's possible. It's not about you thinking, how do I? And the more we think, you ask God about it, others are coming and you are trying, and they are coming out. We're like, wow, this one is interesting. So I am telling you, so we are coming up with something beautiful. So Evans Food is something you have to, if you want to drink pop, you have to get Evans Food pop, because when we tell you that this is what we are using, some people, they will say they are using dates, they are not using, or they use half dates and not mix up with sugar. But when we tell you that this is what we have infused, we are doing passion with love. The food is something we eat too in the family and my kids. So I wouldn't want to give another person's child something that won't affect them. Yeah. So my children eat from it. So that means we have to give our best, so that when my children eat it and they're okay, any other child can eat it without any problem. So that's
beautiful. Thank you very much. So if they want to contact you, how do they contact you?
So you just take me up on Facebook as Evans Foods. Just search Evans or Joy Nobis.
Joy Nobis or Evans.
Or Evans Foods. And all social media, we are there.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you very much once again for coming on the show. I really really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, guys. It's been nice doing this with you all. We are gonna see again in another episode next week. So until then, make sure you tell me what do you like about this video, what do you learn. If you have any questions, ask in the comments as well. I'll see you again, same time, same station next week. Take care of yourself and bye bye.